Are you a kind of thick-faced or thin-faced person? And which one do you want to be? Well, I'm not literally talking about your facial skin thickness in this context, but I mean something like your emotional skin. Rather is an analogy, and I hope you get the point. I really believe at least once in a lifetime, everybody has dealt with various kinds of emotional attack. And this is what usually happens when you experience these attacks as a thin-faced person. You start off with a good mood. All of a sudden, someone throws a hate speech at you. You no longer feel so good, but just one attack might not be enough to throw you down until more of them are coming to your direction. In addition to hate speech, you are also facing humiliation. Now your mood is getting worse. Your mind is now full of negative emotions. And that's when your reactions begin. You might react to hate with anger. And in response to humiliation, you might start crying. Generally speaking, when a facial skin is thin, we tend to let every single criticism into our mind. Plus, social media can bombard us with virtually unlimited information. We need to accept the fact that our brain has limited capacity to process information. These two factors combined make our mind exhausted very quickly. Particularly with destructive criticisms, they hit directly at our ego. As soon as they touch our ego, we tend to react without properly thinking. Think of the time when you were extremely angry. As long as your anger was still there, your brain would not be able to form any logical thinking. All you wanted to do was to react. You might feel the need to talk back with any F word you could think of. Or you might want to hit someone right in the face. Most of you know for the fact that this kind of action is not the best choice. And yet, you couldn't help yourself but wanted to do these things very badly. It's because when you are in reactive mode, you lose control of yourself. It's not unusual to see people with thin face behaving like this. Let's check out a thick-faced person. How does this kind deals with toxicity? What makes a thick-faced person different is an extra layer of skin. Any emotional attack fails to penetrate through this extra layer. Whether it's hate or humiliation, emotional well-being stays intact. A thick face seems to be an advantage comparing to a thin face, right? Well, in reality, what comes into our direction is not necessarily a malicious attack. If your environment is not too effed up, they are always your true friends, your family members, or your mentors who are there to give you decent advice. Occasionally, you might be distorted from your intended direction toward your goal. They might be there to remind you or give you a wake up call so that you could steer yourself back to the right direction. These kind of people are those who give you constructive feedbacks. And like emotional attacks, good feedbacks will not be able to go through either if your facial skin is thick. We want to accept all the useful advice and deny any BS comment at the same time. So what do? We can have another layer. I call it a filter. This filter can switch on and off your thick skin under certain conditions. When somebody is spreading hate on you, it's gonna hit the filter first. The filter is gonna detect the BS and be like, hey, this is not good. Your thick skin is activated, and the hate is not able to enter your soul. But when it comes to constructive feedback, your filter accepts whatever is good for you. It arrives at your mind. You respond to constructive feedback in the form of self-reflection. It's a process in which you are becoming a better version of yourself. By having self-reflection, you figure out how to take a better action. It's what makes you level up as a person.